would start off with not having a good idea, and often entrepreneurs need to kind of pivot or create new ideas for their own, for just evolving their company. And we use a methodology which was developed at Wharton School of Business, where they actually used idea triggers to actually create new ideas. Okay, so there are some idea triggers that you can use. We also have an online bot that you can use to create some ideas. You can go to startupbusinessideas.com for that. Now, most people here are founders who have a company already. Okay, so you are much more than an idea. Okay, so I'm going to allow Professor Hans to share his views about just having an idea and starting off with an idea. Okay, and then we'll dive deeper into some of the other business aspects. Professor Hans is our co-professor. Okay, he imbibes the spirit of some of our mentors as we grew up as an entrepreneur, and we kind of leveled up as an entrepreneur. So allow me to introduce you to Professor Hans.
Now, before we begin, it's important for you to have an idea. Most people think having a unique idea is the most important thing, but they are wrong. The most important part of an idea is how it connects with you and your team. So you think you have a great idea? Well, ask yourself the following, and remember, be honest with yourself. Are you passionate about it? If yes, why? Would you build this company even if you had no money? Is the idea simple enough to understand? Remember, if an idea is too complicated, it's usually too complicated to execute. Do you have one easily obtainable source of revenue? Entrepreneurs sometimes make the mistake of trying to prove the value of their idea with multiple revenue streams. Do you know your customer? I often hear people say, well, we're targeting people aged 35 to 50 in America. Well, this is too vague, my friends, and difficult to action in a startup. You need to have a deep understanding of your customer problems and how effectively to solve them in order to make money. Do you know your market? You need to have the experience of understanding the market, be it in the geographical location or industry, to give your startup a chance to survive. Now, if you think you know the market, is it big enough to succeed? Having 5% of a $10 million market is probably not worth your time. As my father-in-law once told me, if you pick the wrong market, it could be like fishing in the toilet bowl. He was a colorful character. Anyway, next, do you have an unfair advantage or something special that will help you win? This does not have to be a patent, but rather just something that will help you to compete. Ask yourself, how can this idea fail? And then try to replace or eliminate the negative aspects of the idea until you find something that can stand on its own. Now you can take a moment and watch this video again, and feel free to pause it anytime to assess your idea.
Okay, so this is for just starters, for people just starting out. Okay.